In the first month, which is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is, they cast lots, before Haman day after day. And they cast it month after month until the 12th month, which is the month of Adar. Haman is consulting the spirits. He is trying to find the right day to set the genocide of the Jews. He sits down at the first month to do this. It's like January, and he starts rolling dice. He's looking for double sixes. He rolls February. He gets a 1 and a 2. He rolls March. He gets a 3 and a 4. He rolls April. He gets a 5 and a 6. He rolls May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Finally, when he rolls December, he gets a 6 and a 6, and he settles the date. It's going to be the last month of the year. Adar 13. That is the date. It should be dead silent. Anytime you read this text, and this is good, it should be dead silent in this room. I need you to feel this because this scene should be chilling. Official documents, legal size, 8.5 by 14, have been written up. At the top they read, death sentence for all the Jews in Persia. In the middle, in bold font, is a coming date, Adar 13. At the bottom is an authoritative signature that cannot be repealed. It's the signet king of the ring. All of the legal powers of the largest empire in the world are honed in on what would be God's covenant people. They are doomed, and they know it. I need you to feel that doom. Our sin has gotten us into this place. A written document stands against us. Our enemy holds the power to destroy us, and there is nothing that we can do to save ourselves. That's the kind of doom that these exiles faced. That's the kind of doom that my friend faced staring at that letter on his fridge. What I get to say to you today is that that is the kind of doom. Scripture makes this abundantly clear, that all sinners who have sinned against God face. They find themselves in the same kind of shoes that these exiles did in this moment. Now, for us, the written document that stands against us is not a rashly written, morally corrupt Haman kind of document. No. It is the eternal and the perfect law of God. It is written on our hearts. In God's grace, it was written on tablets of stone, and eventually scrolls of papyrus, and eventually pages of Scripture. Now you have it on your Kindle, your iPhone, your Android. It's there in black and white. And it's not just the document of the law that we have broken that announces our doom to us. All of us have a Haman in our lives, at our throats. And he wants us, to use the words of Esther, killed, destroyed, and annihilated. Nothing would make him happier. And in the same way that Haman lobbied for the destruction of the people of God, that same kind of lobbying happens spiritually. Now, Satan doesn't have to exaggerate and kind of fake around the way that Haman did in our story. He just gets to present before God and point to unforgiven sin. One of the names for our enemy is the accuser. He has no power in himself. His only power is to stand like a prosecuting attorney and to say, holy, infinite, beautiful, good God, look, look, look. You see their sin, execute justice. You see their sin, execute justice. And just like with these Jews, every one of us who is ever born has a looming date where if there is no intervention and there is no salvation and there is no rescue, that justice must must flow. That is the doom that every sinner faces. Theologically, you could say it like this: the supreme need of all human beings is to be reconciled to God, under whose holy and just wrath we stand.